Good evening, class plus 2. Here is your topic, verification of unbounded region. Today we were doing unbounded region. We had done first step, that is formation of LPP problem. Second is you are drawing the graph. Third is corner points. When you have done till here, then after that, when there is a case of minimize, then only the examiner will ask you for the verification. Otherwise, in the case of maximize, you need not to verify. Only in the case of minimization you have to verify. Okay, so your fourth step is in the case of minimization, verification is here. When you will get from the corner points, 3-4 corner points you will get from a graph. From out of that corner points, one will give you the minimum value. That minimum value will be your m. What you have to do, one objective function is given to you. You have to put that m with the sign less than inequality along this objective function. That will be your new line. That will be your new straight line. You have to convert this inequality into equality. Now you have to draw this straight line on the graph which you have made from where you are getting your corner points. So this is your straight line which you are going to draw in the graph. Suppose this is your graph and this is your shaded portion, and which is this line ax plus by equals to m. This you are going to draw here. It is a dotted line. It is nowhere entering in the portion where you have shaded. In the shaded portion, it has nothing in common. This line is totally separate from this portion. When this line is totally separate from this portion, then you are saying that this m value is the minimum value. Okay, read it now. If this straight line will not have any common point with the half plane determined by this straight line, then it has m as its minimum value. So you can see this will be the minimum value because this line has no effect on the graph. But if this line will enter in the graph, suppose this is your graph, like it is plotted, and this is your shaded portion. And which line I am drawing here, it is entering here, it is touching this graph here. So you see half portion is here which is less than. You can see this is less than. So half portion of this line will be shaded like this. But this half portion which I am circling, this portion is common, still common. Some common points are there with this line. So if this, you can see these are also common points and these are also common points. So this line will have common points with the half plane determined by this. Then it does not have any minimum value. So you can see if this line has any point common with this feasible graph, so you can say it does not have any minimum value. But if it is not having any common point, then you can say the given value which you have find, that is only the minimum value. So now I am giving you an example which a student asked in today's class. See, minimize z, that is 3x plus 5y, subject to the constraints these. Convert inequality into equality. Firstly, this line has given me 2 points, 0, 2 and 2, 0. Then the next line has given me 0, 1 and 3, 0. Point of intersection of these two lines. Firstly, put this from this x, I took the value of x as 2 minus y, put in 5. Here, from here I got the value of y, that is half. Then put the value of y in the first, like in fourth statement, x plus y equals to 2. From here I got value of x 1.5. So 1.5 and 0,5 is your point. So using these points, I am going to draw the graph. See the graph here. Here is the graph. This is your straight line 0, 2 and 2, 0. This is x plus y equals to 2. This line is x plus y equals to 2. This is next line, x plus 3y equals to, x plus 3y is equals to 3. Okay. Now see, these two lines are intersecting here. This intersecting point is 1.5 and 0,5. And now according to the inequalities, first inequality is saying x plus y greater than equals to 2. So this line's greater than portion is this one, and next is x plus 3y greater than equals to 3, and this line's greater than portion is this one. Their common portion is this one. So I have shaded this portion. Now when I got this shaded feasible portion, then now I will see which are my corner points. First point is A point, that is 0, 2. Next is E point 1.5 and 0,5. And next is 3, 0. So these three are my corner points. So here I have put 0, 2, 1.5, 0.5, 3, 0. So these 3 points I have put, and then I got the points values. First value is 10, then 7, then 9. Out of these 3 values, the minimum value is 7, and the point is 1.5 and 0.5. When you get this minimum value, but you are not sure because it is a case of minimum, it is an unbounded function. For the unbounded function, graph can go down also, like this. Okay, this is your minimum value, minimum point, but it can go down also. For that, you have to see whether your objective function's condition is satisfying or not. So as I told you, for verification, what you have to do? For verification, you have to put your objective function along with this m. Your m is your minimum value, that is 7. Put the inequality less than. Convert it into equality. Then check the point. Put x 0, then you will get the value of y 1.4. Put y equals to 0, then you will get the value of x 2.33. Draw these 2 points on the graph. See here on the graph. This is your point 2.33. This is your point 1.4. So join these, and you can see this is also passing through the point 1.5 and 0.5. It is passing through it. So its minimum, its common point is this. If you will put this point into this, if you will put this point in this, see 3 1.5 plus 5 0.5 equals to 7. This is 4.5. This is 2.5. This is again 7. So this is my verification. That on this line, this point is giving me this value. Other points are where? According to the inequality, it is saying 3x plus 5y less than 7. Less than 7 means, why I have put it dotted? Because it is strict inequality. Less than only, not equals to. That's why it is not dark. So less than means the portion is just below. The portion is just below this one portion. This portion is totally separate from the above portion. Only one point is common, and this is the this is the same point which is already there as a minimum point. So this is your minimum point, nothing else. Other than this point, no point is there which we can call minimum. Only this point is minimum point and the value is 7. Okay, so shaded portion of this is totally separate from the other graph, so no point in common other than 1.5 comma 0.5. So this is your minimum point and this is your minimum value of z. Okay, so like this you have to do the questions. And one more question I have discussed. Firstly, question is this one: determine graphically that minimum value. See, this question is again minimum value. For this question also, firstly you are converting and then drawing the graph. Then this is your objective function which you have to draw here. Now you can see this is less than, your m is less than. So for this you have to shade here this portion of visible graph and this portion of this straight line. Both have common points. If they both have common points, that means this LPP problem will not have any minimum value. Okay, so this example I am sending you again. You can read these two examples and then you can try your questions. One more thing I will clear you, that this which you are checking for verification, this verification you will do in 12C exercise, not in 12B exercise. Okay, but this concept was introduced here in 12B exercise, but no question is there in your exercise in which they have asked you about verification. But verification you have to do in 12C exercise, in which diet problem, manufacture problem and transportation problem questions were there. Okay, so firstly simply you will check minimization and maximization, then in 12C exercise we will practice these questions. Thank you.